Go ahead and
That's
unmute it.
grape.
What's so grape about it?
Das.
See, Poppy, did you already set your number?
Yes.
Oh, what is our number today?
The number of the day. 5. Ah.
Got Clay's tracker right next to Poppy's number.
Thank you, Count.
And the two of you left off out here. No, you guys were in the hollow, were you?
I believe Clay and Orvek. Whoops. I believe Clay and Orvek were outside.
Ah, nah, you had just come in. Let me pull up.
We were about to get sucked.
Well,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
By Mama Moss.
Don't threaten me, please. I'm scared.
all right, everybody. Alrighty. First, let's get Clay and Poppy right next to each other.
Indubitably. Why don't we scoot each other over just a little bit?
Yes, we'll do that. Also, a bit of something that is exciting. If you look at Clay and you move it somewhere, like if you're hovered on Clay and you select someone else, you can see above them whether they're close, very close, and the distance is now.
Yeah.
Quite good melee range, you say. No, come back.
Anyways, last time in Draelith, our story opened in the burned and abandoned outskirts of a forgotten neighborhood. This neighborhood was across the river where fire, fear, and Grimbrand cruelty erased what once was. At this point, there's just collapsed homes, slumped like gravestones, and ash lingered in the cracks of these streets. And the silence felt sort of watched while you guys were sitting there. In the ruins, you met a disciple of Orvek, an orphan turned scout, and a quiet thread in Orvek's little network. From him, you learned new and dangerous truths about the red-hooded lieutenant. He was the Grimbrand's most trusted enforcer and possibly the key to tracking the Forge Master himself. But the path did not just remain in the city. It bent towards Poppy, towards the moss-wrapped totem she carried. This relic was something tied to Mama Moss. Guided by this unseen pool, the two of you crossed the river along with Orvek and entered the swamp, where rot-breathed spirits linger and the land isn't quite what it was. When Poppy pulled out the totem, the world answered. The earth softened beneath your feet, and moss spread like living tide, and roots twisted upward. The ground gave way beneath the two of you as you are swallowed, dragged beneath the swamp, and cast into a grotto, a sacred, haunting sanctuary grown from the fallen corpses of Ents, shaped by forged spirits into a tomb and a shrine. There, Poppy learned the unfortunate truth. This was her Mama Moss's grotto, and Mama Moss had died. In the year and 8 months since you walked this land, she confronted a fully corrupted elder Luna Fluff, twisted by the Grimbrand's abuse and Umbra saturation. She failed to save it, so she tried to contain it, and the cost was her life. But the spirits of the forest refused to just let her vanish. They bound her soul to the swamp, to the grotto, to the balance she once fought to preserve. And now she's no longer merely a river witch who collects tinctures, does experiments. She's become the warden of the spirits, a keeper of corrupted echoes. In some, like maybe Orvex and Clay's eyes, more of a hag mother of rot roots and renewal. The three of you rested in her domain. Clay and Orvek fished, recovered, and sharpened themselves for the coming conflict. And Poppy rekindled her bond with Mama Moss, sharing her fears, her scars, and the haunting truth of Briar, the brother she lost, and the strange power bound to her earring. She spoke of fractured portals, of magic she doesn't fully understand, voices and paths brushing against other realms. Mama Moss offered a ritual. This would be a chance to reach Briar, wherever he may be. So Poppy reached out. But instead of answers, she fell into a terrifying dream, a memory and a warning, or something far worse. When she woke, shaken and raw, Mama Moss comforted her with a little project from Clay. She guided her further along the path of magic, teaching her how to shape the forces of flux, spirit, and the will of the world. But peace doesn't linger in Draelith. The spirits have spoken. Mama Moss lets you know that the Grimbrand have entered the swamp. She can feel them, their corruption, their ambition. And now she offers to cast you back into the world. Not into safety, but near your enemy. Near the red-hooded lieutenant. Near the trail that leads you to the Forge Master. Near the next turning point in this war.
We're cooked.
So, they've arrived. I guess we should get Orvek, huh?
Ugh. Yeah.
The three of us versus however many they're going to have. This is about to be a bloodbath, isn't it?
I hope so.
You don't pay me enough for this.
Well, I only have one more handful of gold, so we have to survive this so that I can pay you more.
You're lucky I'm technically under contract.
Right.
Right. Gather your things. We should leave.
I guess it's been long enough for my other pants to have dried, so I can change into my long pants.
You don't want to traipse around in your booty shorts?
Well, I do, but we're going into battle.
Booty shorts? I think you mean battle shorts.
I need my
God.
precious legs covered.
We are cooked, aren't we?
We're cooked. Maybe there'll only be like 2 guys.
No. No, there's going to be like 8, 10, 13, 20.
Stop talking. You're speaking it into
Oh.
existence.
The longer we talk about it, the less of a chance we have to intercept them. We need to get going.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll go get Orvek.
Okay, give me 17 seconds to change into these pants.
16, 15, 14.
Go, go, go.
All right. As you are changing into these pants, I'd like you to make an instinct check for me.
Oh no, the pants check.
We did it
Don't
last
fall.
time, too.
Oh,
All right.
how's that?
Last
That was a
time,
weirdly really good roll.
you felt a pair of eyes on you, but no one fessed up. So this time, you're keeping your eyes out, and you catch a pair of eyes on you. One of the dead ints on the floor over here, its head is creepily tilted like directly at you, and it's just like, it's not alive, but it's just making you feel a little weird how it looks like it's staring right at you while you're changing.
There's nothing I can do. What am I? Turn to the side? What am I supposed to do about this?
It's probably another area you can probably like duck behind this little stump.
Yeah, the body of another ent. This grotto's full of perverts.
Dead perverts.
Even
The worst
worse.
kind.
Arguably the best.
Only after I'm done with them. Cracks knuckles.
Anyway, so, are you trying to have any one-on-one conversations with Mama Moss before Clay gets back with Orvek? Any last things you want to sort of say to her or try to get across to her, anything like that?
My last words. Yeah. Mamacita. Mama Moss, I have a plan, and I want your opinion.
All right, talk to me. I can be of some help. That's why I'm here. Help me help you guide.
Okay, wipe my eyes. I have this acid paste.
Ooh.
And it's very corrosive, but we're going into battle. I need it
Okay.
to be caustic.
Well,
I don't want to ruin your grotto.
here's my thing. This would be great if you're using it on an armored enemy or some sort of construct. It dissolve it completely. If you're thinking of using it as simply a weapon, something to melt flesh, you already have that within you. You mustn't need to try so hard.
I feel like I haven't been trying that hard at all. And then when it counts, it's not enough.
Well, I think you need to have more faith in yourself. You have the aptitude, the capability. What you lack is the ability to think. You need to connect your body to your thoughts and allow them to work as one so that you can act without thinking. That is the best form of thought, especially in combat.
I don't know if I know how to do that.
It'll come with practice and time, dear. But listen. The power inside of you, you need to learn how to harness it. You don't always have to do a million different things. Sometimes simply doing one or two well is all you need.
Well, I'm really good at biting.
That's dangerous, but very scrappy. It's so like you.
Outside of the grotto, you hear Clay laughing.
I need to be a master something. A master biter.
Another way to solve issues is to find problems and provide yourself with your own solutions.
I think I understand.
What?
But if she were to do an insight check, she would know it's not the case. Okay, I can do this. We've killed people before. We've killed loads of people.
Yes.
Although I guess maybe we want this guy alive for at least long enough to talk to him.
Oh,
But
that'll
we'll
be a
cross that
bit
bridge
more
when we burn it.
difficult than simply killing him. You should work with Clay as a unit when you fight. No matter how many enemies you may have, if you face them together, you'll always have a better shot.
Okay, we got this. I'm cooking up plans.
All right, and while you cook up your plans, Clay, is there anything you'd like to chat with Orvek about while you guys are out here?
Clay steps out of the grotto and very hurriedly approaches Orvek and says, "Okay, it's time. They've arrived. We need to get the camp packed up. We're moving."
Alright then. Let me do some stretches. Hold on. Limber myself up. Okay. Ooh. Ha. Ooh.
Deep breaths, buddy. We got this. But
Go
we
get
need
'em.
to- Okay. I have a plan.
Okay. What's your plan?
Hear me out. We don't know how many people he's going to have with him. How many Grimbrands, how many guards, how many scouts. Moss Mother is going to get us roughly in the area. We could be a little bit ahead of them. We could be right on top of them. It's hard to say. But
I wouldn't imagine she'd put us right on them.
well, have you met her?
Well, we are with Poppy. I'll be honest with you, I've met her. But the way she interacts with the puppy, as opposed to all of my interactions with her throughout my entire fucking life living in this wretched city, it's hard not to get a bit jealous.
I'm willing to give Poppy the benefit of the doubt, but whenever it comes to Jinya, it could go either way. But here's my plan. If we have a substantial amount of time to stage an ambush, we should use the swamp to our advantage.
Yes.
Our easiest bet is to isolate and then capture.
Okay. So,
We need to split them up. Use the swamp to our advantage. If we can, see if we can't fell a couple of trees right on top of their heads. Take one or two of them out right off the get-go.
okay. All right.
If there's too many of them for us to handle, maybe we can kick the hornet's nest, so to speak, get them to chase us into the swamp.
Here's my
separate
thing.
them
I'm
on the
going to
road.
need you to prep my tree for me. I don't have an axe, but if you prep it for me, one good swing with my hammer, that bitch will come down. You get the tree on the other side. We bring them down on the same time. That's how we cut them off. And with the muck of the swamp, we just got to make sure we do it in a good area where we'll have footing to keep running, but they'll have to be in the muck.
Yes. Yes, I like that. That's a good idea. I'm no stranger to felling timbers. I'm pretty sure I can get you prepped, so whenever it's time to go, we just have to pull the trigger.
This is going to have to be fast, though, so you're going to have to be ready, guys. As soon as we make it out there, however, we've got to go.
If we have time, I could even set up a couple of counterweights and snares.
At this point, the Orvek and Clay are walking in to the grotto with everyone.
Okay, Poppy.
As this conversation is sort of finishing up. Well, one of us needs to first figure out where they're going to be, right? And then we can sort of coordinate how much time we'll have.
The Moss Mother just instructed us that they have very recently entered the swamp, so our best bet right this moment is assuming that they are right on the edge of the swamp, right on the outside of her periphery. That at least gives us a rough estimate of where they are right this moment. We can assume and guess where they would be, taken that they were using a normal walking pace. We can roughly calculate where they will be whenever we catch up to them.
So, me and you are prepping the trees. Poppy, is there any way you can ascertain their location when we make it out into the swamp?
I could fly up amongst the trees. That might give them the advantage of seeing me, but as long as they don't look up.
Well, if you hide along the tree and then maybe try to peek in between a couple of branches, like a bird.
Yeah.
That might
stealth
work.
Isn't exactly my strong suit, but I can try it.
Hey, I mean, if they see you, pretend to be a bird.
Do I look like a bird?
You do. I mean,
Quick,
In
make a
what
wallet
way?
noise.
Wallet.
Holy crap, that worked?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Parallel on Clay with 2 hope.
oh,
Your next attack, you can hit someone else within your range.
Next
Whether or not that's
attack.
ranged or melee, so...
nice.
Does that have a time limit?
Nope. Well, I have to focus. But
Okay.
I'm not
I can
sure,
focus.
dearie. I'm not sure how many there are, but I can tell you this is a smaller unit than I'm used to feeling.
Great.
But they
That's-
are dirty.
We're
Not
anticipating a
great.
fight. This isn't going to be. All right. Poppy, Orvek and I have a plan. I can fill you in on the way.
At this point, the Moss Mother comes behind up here, then returns and hands you, Poppy, this small, worn out satchel that sort of looks like she kind of picked it off of somebody's corpse, and hands it over to you. It's something that might be of help to you. Just a few of the things I've found around here that I wanted to give to you.
Thank you.
Certainly can't be worse than dead guy's pants.
Inside is 2 of the weakest health potions and 3 handfuls of gold.
Money!
Hell yeah.
Clay, we
That's
eat
cool.
another day.
Sure.
You said 2
I
health
had-
potions?
Yes.
Boom.
I think one of those should go to Orvek.
Orvek?
I actually brought one along with me, but I wouldn't mind a second.
I think you should take it.
Oh. I kind of planned to get rough and dirty today, so these
Never
are like
seen that
gold,
again.
though. I will be honest with you, Clay, Poppy, you guys haven't been here in a long time. The potions you're holding in your hand are more valuable than gold. A health potion, I can see refugees putting their lives on the line for one of those right now.
All the more reason we should have our frontliner have a couple to spare.
Well,
Take
Poppy?
it. Worst comes to worst, you can use it on me.
Yeah, sure. I'll use it on the person that just doesn't like me for no good reason.
Okay,
At this
well, I
point-
can hear you.
You start to see as roots start rising up from the bottom of the grotto and wrapping themselves up around his ankles. He's like, what the hell is going on here? What the fuck are you doing?
I think this is her way of showing us where to go. No? Just me? Am I a jackass?
She just wants to touch you a little bit. I'll see you on the other side, Mama Moss.
Tickle, tickle.
I'll try to put the 3 of you close enough but far away to make any decisions you wish to make.
We are going to need a little bit of preparation. If you can get us roughly in front of their path, that would be perfect.
And at this point, she brings the lot of you back to this massive moss patch that she has in this corner here. And once again, like that moss quicksand, you were slowly enveloped and swallowed. The roots completely covering your body, that black liquid just passing over your mouth and eyes, and you close everything to try to keep it all out, and you can't breathe for a moment, and you can't help but have just a little bit of panic seep in before it feels like you were swallowed and you are traveling down the earth's throat before squelching out. Clay, you stick your arm out and you feel the air, you feel the dirt at your elbow. You pull out the other one and you just physically pull yourself from the earth as you are now crawling out.
Nasty.
I rise up like a skeleton from the grave, just horizontal, bubbling up.
Clay shoves his hand down into the dirt and starts feeling around for Orvek to give him a hand.
You just feel his now bald head.
I'm gonna try and grab him by the collar and pull him up.
You just pull him up by the collar, and then as you're pulling him up, you realize it's his beard.
Oh God!
It's okay. Get me out of here, please. Just get me the fuck out of here, man.
You're heavier than I thought you would be.
That's a little rude. You know, when you first came back, you were much nicer to me. Lately, the two of you have been a little mean. I'm a smith, but I have a heart.
You take things too personally. Let's go.
Whatever.
Orvek, don't be afraid to take a couple of shots at us. You know, even the
At
playing field.
him. Don't mess with me.
Anyways. So, whenever Clay, Orvek, and Poppy pop out of the ground, are we right next to a deer path? Is there an obvious track that we can get set up for the ambush?
Most of the swamp at this point, where you guys are, is a sort of break. You are mostly in the swamp, but you see that familiar scarred forest sort of a bit off to the side. I would like both of you to make an instinct check to sort of gauge your surroundings.
I don't
Gladly.
have instincts.
I don't have surroundings.
Well, hey, that's still not bad.
Hmm.
13 and ooh, how's about a 19 with hope?
So, Clay, at this point, you're actually able to hear the river. So, to give you a sort of idea on where you guys are, right down here,
I have no memory of this place.
you have the river here.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of this area is all swamp. And then this is the scarred forest. You guys are sort of here. It's about 30, 40 feet to the river. And probably much further, probably like 60 feet. But you have good ears.
You're so bad at this.
What do you mean? How am I so bad at this?
Somewhere between 20 and 300 feet.
No.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay.
River, swamp, tree, feet. Excellent.
You kind of got the vibe.
River.
Make a better instinct check next time. Have better instincts.
I can't. I'm a stinky baby.
Have an instinct check so good I describe it better.
Okay.
All right, Clay, so which trees or is it gonna be? What's the plan here, Clay?
All right. First, we need to decide the easiest route that they could potentially take. The path of least resistance that they're most likely to travel through.
All right. So for this, go ahead and I would like you to explain how you are setting up for this ambush. And then we will sort of roll the applicable rolls, do the applicable setup. What
Okay.
all are we doing?
If you will follow me just a little bit to the left here,
Mm-hmm. Ah,
just so that I have somewhere else to draw. Come on, roof. Thank you.
Get
We
this
could
dead
also
guy
go
out of the way.
here.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
perfect.
Everybody come
As
to
soon as it-
Masala.
Decides to load. I've still got a black screen.
Wow, remember
There
the
we
good
go.
times?
All right, sweet.
Then let's
So,
bring Orvek over here.
In this current point in time, is it safe to assume that this is going to be the battle map eventually?
No.
No, it's not. All
Nope.
right, cool.
No.
So,
I got a good one.
dope. Love to hear it. So, if you will turn your attention to the road right here. Let's say, for example, this is the path that they're going to be traveling down. If they are heading in a specific direction, we need to have crisscrossing trees that can point towards them. The direction that the trees need to be felled are opposite of each other, but eventually they will cross, entirely cutting off any routes of escape, as well as potentially taking out a couple of them if we can time it correctly. As well as right behind the tree fell, we could possibly have a few snares set if we have time.
Oh man. Sounds like I'm gonna be the lookout because I'm not doing that.
It's an ambush.
There's
Not
not
only
even
that,
any bushes.
this is quite possibly the most important thing we've done so far, Poppy.
All right, Clay, go ahead and roll an instinct check for me to try to get the correct area, right trees, that whole shebang and caboodle. Poppy, what are you doing to sort of play lookout?
I'm gonna find a tree that they're not messing with and wrap my extremely long cloak around it, make it longer and longer and longer, and then I'm gonna cast levitation on myself.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a spell casting roll to be able to manipulate the levitation spell and levitate yourself.
Question
believe-
for you, GM.
Answer.
Would it make logical sense for me to roll this at advantage if I have Orvek assisting me? Your call.
Sorry,
just asking.
I muted my thing. 18. Alrighty, you're able to float up to 30 feet in the air. And for this, let's see if Orvek is. Go ahead and roll an instinct check for Orvek.
Does
See
he
if he is
stink?
able to help you.
Absolutely. Oh, whoops, I'm still drawing.
Draw on Orvik's face.
Yeah, if you double click him and click his instinct, you should be able to roll his hope and fear.
Yeah, I gotcha. GM privileges. I
Oh,
think
oh.
Orvek can help me.
Oh, yeah? So you can
That
go
was a
ahead and
fucking good roll.
roll with advantage because he will be helping you for that. Poppy, I would like you to make an instinct check to sort of try to find and get an eye out for the Grimbran.
Oh boy.
Not the best roll, but better than average. And with hope.
You're able to feel confident that you sort of got the trees set up in a way you're comfortable it's in a path that is the only reasonable path from the river to the scarred forest without being too stuck in the muck or trapped in roots. It looks like most of the trees in this area, it is a lowered area, and you got like just the perfect area where these two big trees that are just big in the way that they are long, and behind your big group you have this really wide tree, and it looks like that big wide tree took all of the nutrients in the area, and that is what created that nice big opening that you're sort of setting up.
I got you.
And as you're focusing on that, Poppy, you weren't paying attention, and you now see as a red-hooded Grimbrand enforcer and what looks like two other individuals are about 20 feet away from you guys at this point.
They're in spitting distance right now.
In Clay's mind, he hears, "Oh no!
What? What's the matter?
Clay, at this
They're
point,
here!"
you can
They
hear
what?
them splashing.
They are upon us!
Did we have time to set up any snares?
You did not.
Okay.
However, you and Orvek had just finished getting set up on the trees, so you're already physically in position.
Excellent. If I wanted to be sly and sneaky about it, could I poke my head around and see if I can't make out a head count?
Yeah. Also, each one of these squares on the map is 5 feet.
Yes.
So 20 feet would be like as far away. So that's a fair distance. People be disrespecting 20 feet.
Why is mine in the metric system?
Rolly, 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 rolly. Go ahead and roll your instinct check, Clay.
Oh, I did.
Oh, what was it?
It was a 14 with hope.
Was that to peek around?
Oh, no. Sorry. Okay, well, still a 14.
Oh, just with fear this time.
However,
So
comma, I think I've got something for sneaking. I've got an ability because I am Lightfoot.
yes, you're not moving now. You're not
Oh yeah, that's
able
true.
to really get a great view on all of them. You get the feeling there's only maybe a few of them though.
Like 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
And then you poke fully around and there's 17.
All right. If you want to make this based on a roll, I am perfectly happy with that.
Yeah.
Clay is going to try and time when the Grimbrands will be directly in the tree fell's path.
Okay.
so
Are
that we can
you
drop them on them?
so the way it's orientated right now, from what you could get, you got the Red Hood in front,
Right.
someone right here, and someone right here. And if we were to say your area of impact, it's like this. This is how wide it is. So, where would you like this area of impact to be? Where's your goal?
Considering there are 2 trees.
Yeah,
one
put
on
like a
each
general
side.
X where you would like them to sort of hit,
Yeah.
like right here. So then I can give you a roll based on that.
Let's say that we've got 1 here and 1 here. General goal is going to be to hit them from this side and then from this side. Redhood will be basically unscathed.
Yeah. So in your dream world, you drop 2 logs on one guy, whack-a-moles him into the dirt, maybe hit another guy with a log, but definitely separate him and completely separate Red Hood with you guys.
And from that point, Orvek and I will move in to capture.
Alrighty.
And I'm flying.
Yeah, Poppy, you're sort of in this area at a tree more further back.
Running Overwatch is very important.
Well,
She
I'm
didn't do a
already
great job,
Winston or whatever.
unfortunately.
Well, considering they're 20 foot. Yeah.
Also,
need
anytime I ever give
princess.
measurements, it's within a exponent of 3.
Okay.
So they could be 200 feet away? Is that what
I
you're telling me
mean-
right now?
Okay, maybe not an exponent of 3, but maybe times 3.
Great.
So like maybe
20
60.
times 20 times 20?
No, like 60.
No, okay. Got you. Still. It's popping off. This is happening now.
It's popping off.
It's
Yeah.
popping off.
All right, go ahead and make a roll for me. This will be a shared roll. So first, make a strength check for Orvect to see if he will be on time with you, essentially.
Can I give Orvek advantage by shouting, now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That was a tense moment. Oh!
Critical! Let's go!
Orvek's
Orvek
waited
has
his whole
been.
life for this.
He has been. This guy has his son's axe. The axe he crafted with his son after his son left home. And he came back and they rekindled that relationship. To him, this is that bond he had with his late son. So he was ready. Clay, you are most certainly able to roll that advantage for your strength check to be able to make this go your way.
Okay.
Oh, so close to a crit.
18 with fear.
So, at this point, you guys see this much bigger than you were sort of anticipating. Red hooded lieutenant sort of making his way through the swamp. You hear he has some heavy armor underneath that red cloak. You see that big, simple, recognizable axe strung along his back. Behind him you see a couple more Grimbrand enforcers. At this point, the air is too still, too thick, as if the land itself around you guys is holding its breath. Mud is sucking at your boots. Twisted roots curl through these waters like ribs. Just behind you, the scarred forest with blackened trunks, bark split like old wounds. That figure with that deep crimson hood steps forward slowly, boots sinking into the wet soil. His posture relaxed, not cautious, not afraid. And you and Norvek pulled the trigger.
Now!
And the trees come crashing down. And that's where we'll take our first break. When we return, we'll see how that went down. And if you hit him
I
well.
have physically been holding my breath. I really want this to work out.
I milked it a little bit.
Oh, man.
It's going good down there.
It's about to get hype.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat all of my garlic chips.
I'm fucking stoked. I am so excited. Break time. Be back in 5. I gotta pee. I have returned.
Prove it.
Hello. I feel good. I feel good. I think we have a decent plan. Separate, isolate, capture. If that doesn't work out, retreat into the swamp. Let the terrain wear them out.
My plan is more meta.
Well, that's no fun.
Well, I have a lot of spells that kind of make the GM use fear to cancel it out. A lot is an
Yeah.
exaggeration, but yeah, I can just try to farm hope for me and get rid of his fear. Hopefully.
I'm pretty sure we will have more than a few opportunities for us to try and graze some of that down.
He uses 13 fear to explode, instant killing you and everyone within a 500-mile radius.
Hello,
Yes,
everybody.
a logical rocks fall, everyone dies. Hey, buddy.
So, it's gonna be another one of those that don't zoom me outy.
Okay. Perfect. Hey, did you remember to start recording?
Yeah, I did.
Sweet. Attaboy.
I remembered a little late, but not too crazy late.
Even after
Only
I made
about
fun of you?
an hour in.
Yeah, but you made fun of me before I started, you know?
It's fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. I am chomping at the bit.
Don't forget you have Parallella.
Yes.
You're parallel to the ground. Are we supposed to be in a different scene?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I'm finishing it up right now.
I've just come to trust the fact that whenever we need to be in a new scene, he will just drag us into it.
Yeah. There's so many up here that I'm like,
It's his system. I trust him.
I barely have this system working.
It's his system. I trust it.
Alrighty, well,
It's one less thing for me to worry about.
let me go ahead and come over to you guys and pull you in here. The poo-poo boys.
Hell yeah.
The Boo Boo Boys.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. I am
So here's the thing.
excited and stressed the fuck out at the same time.
Are we Fang and Talon or Fang and Thorn?
We are Fang and Talon.
Mm-hmm. The first thing I said was Fang and Thorn, but I've said Fang and Talon since, so it's Fang and Talon.
Talon, Talon, and Talon is our name.
Alrighty.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Are you guys in here?
I'm not looking. It's black.
Perfect. That means I can drag you like this, right? It makes you come right here, right?
Indubitably.
It's blank. Dragon scroll. Ah, perfect. Stop spamming it.
I don't see Clay! Where is Clay?
We
What are
left
you
him behind.
talking about? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Alrighty, so you guys see as the first tree, this tree here, comes down, hits this Grimbrand. The other one comes down, does not hit him, but seems to hit this one. So we will go ahead and roll 2d10 damage for both of them.
Whoops.
They both take 11 damage.
All right.
And he
was,
is knocked back behind the tree. He is knocked back. And now in front of you, you see this the figure in the deep crimson hood that you guys have been hunting this whole time. I mean, you see the fabric is heavy, darkened by rain and ash. You see the battle-worn axe that rests across his back. Dwarven craftsmanship, unmistakable. He steps forward slowly, arms spreading slightly, and you can sort of hear his voice starting to carry over the mist now. You've been walking too loudly to pretend you're ghosts. Orvek, you always did struggle to stay dead. You see as Orvek steps forward in response, his jaw is tightening. You're wearing something that doesn't belong to you, boy. You hear as the Redhood chuckles. Your axe? Your son's work, huh? You know the funny thing about dead craftsmen? Once they're dead, their work changes hands. And at this point, his eyes flick up to the two of you. This is huh? Almost like he's measuring the two of you, a bit amused, unworried about the people behind him. Fang and Talon, little legends. Good. I was worried this job might be boring. At this point, you see brands from under his hood start to faintly pulse as you now see as this Grimbrand is climbing up over the logs, and this one is starting to make his way around the outside. This one is now charging straight at Orvek.
I would like to activate a power.
Alrighty, what is that?
Feral Leap.
He's jumping.
Move instantly up to twice your normal distance.
Okay,
If
you're
you
going to
will
try to
permit
cut
me.
him off?
I'd like to intercept, yes.
Yeah, okay. So you, as he starts running at Orvek, you just focus that umbral power that you have sort of left dormant for the past little while into your legs, and you feel that burst as you spring forward. And Poppy, you sort of see as the water sort of splashes violently from where Clay was standing, as he is now standing face to face with this hooded lieutenant.
Once I make it to the spot that I'm aiming for, I'd like to give him a solid shove.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Not necessarily trying to trip him or anything, just pushing him away.
Oh.
17 with hope.
All right. You push him back a little bit. You can feel that he is heavily armored. He is now lifting up his club and going to make a strike at you.
I would like to activate another ability.
What is that?
I believe it is Echo of the Pit. Echo of the Pit, yes. He rolls at disadvantage.
Nice. Alrighty.
We're pooping on him.
Adding 2 points, and that... I think we came to the conclusion that that lasts until the beginning of my turn.
Mm-hmm. So does a 14 hit you?
A 14 does not.
Alrighty. So he takes this club that he has in his hand and tries to bring it down on you, but you sort of have this flicker to your form, and where he was aiming and where you were sort of shifts right before the impact is made, and you dodge out of the way of the attack. These guys are going to slowly start making their way further along. At this point, you guys are seeing as a heavy fog is starting to fill this arena.
Oh, good. But before I lose vision of this guy entirely, I'm gonna use Arcane Barrage and spend all of my hope to hit him.
All?
It's only 3, but
Okay.
yeah, all of my hope.
But that's a lot of hope that you could use for it. Go right ahead.
It's a guaranteed hit, so he's gonna take 15 damage
Damn, nice.
Alrighty.
from the sky. Pew 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 pew.
I would also like to do something in response to being attacked.
Okay.
After he
Listen.
misses with a 14, Clay is going to, because he doesn't have his axe drawn quite yet, he does have his knuckles on.
Oh, by the way, would everyone take a nice gander at my counter?
No.
Indeed.
Continue.
Quick, knuckle him.
Oh, I'm gonna knuckle him. He swings with his club. I barely make it out of the way. In response, I use my stone knuckles that I don't take off. I'm gonna give him a solid backhand to the cheek and follow it up with an overhand hook.
Okay. Go ahead and make 2 unarmed strikes. 2 strikes. We'll just call them strikes for you.
Sweet.
Why are you flying?
I'm flying. Love
You
to.
sound like you're flying. Hey,
Um,
unplug your mic and plug it back in.
yeah, I think it may have gone back to your.
I'm over here.
I think it went
There
back
you are.
to. Yeah, there you go.
Alrighty.
You sound like you're flying.
Perfect.
Attack. First strike. The backhand is going to be a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. Roll damage. 11 damage total.
Alrighty. He takes 9 damage.
Second
No.
attack with the follow-up cross.
As you go to make that second attack, he blocks your arm and then tries to shove you back like you shoved him.
Eddie. Oh,
But you're just able to hold your ground as he's trying to push you back, but he's able to at least stop that second strike.
So he's got my arm locked over his head and he tries to push me back and I hold my ground. I look at him in the eyes and I say, "There's a reason that we're kind of a living legend, buddy. You're gonna regret this."
oh, I'm scared.
Poppy, as you're sitting back watching all of this, trying to keep an eye on the other 2 Grimbrand who are starting to get closer, the air sort of goes wrong. Not colder, thicker, like the world is being wrapped in a sort of wet cloth. You've been noticing as fog spills outward. It was low at first, but now it's rising, not drifting on the wind, but creeping with purpose. You see it curling around Clay's boots and crawling up the Redhood's legs. You see it coiling around the tree trunks that have fallen like grasping fingers. You start to hear as sound dulls. Footsteps feel distant. Breaths feel louder than they should. Then the whispers begin. Not loud, but intimate, like someone speaking directly behind your ear. Broken voices layer over one another, murmurs, regrets, unfinished prayers, last gasps that never left the throat. You can't tell if these voices are outside your head or inside of it. Looking around, the both of you are now affected by this as shapes move in the fog, silhouettes that look almost human, almost familiar, but they never fully resolve. And beneath the whispers, threading through it all, is a soft, hollow.
You should have stayed.
You belong.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
And for a moment, it feels like the dead are crowding closer, leaning in, listening, waiting. All right, I need all of you to make a instinct check.
Alrighty. First up, Clay with a
Oh.
fucking critical.
Nice.
Let me bring that up with average roll.
13.
Here comes Orvek right behind with a 14.
So during all of this, both Orvek and Poppy are a bit disoriented by this.
I like the
And-
idea that Clay is under so much stress that he's like just straight up meerkat mode.
This fog causes both Orvek and Poppy to lose their next turn.
Wow.
Does the Grimbrand need to make that save as well?
Yes?
Cool. All right.
I'll go ahead and do that now.
Please roll like poop.
1 success and 2 failures.
I
So
was about to say one of them didn't do too bad.
right now,
tat.
the battlefield is enveloped by this creepy fog. But the Red Hood and Clay are sort of standing man to man, still competent, still fighting. What are the two of you doing?
Before he has a chance to move, I'm going to take the momentum that he just tried to stop and come up with an uppercut.
Kill him.
Kill him. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits. He's going to attack in response.
For 6 damage total. Oh, that definitely hits for me.
Nice. So he gets hit on the chin hard, then he brings down his club down onto your shoulder.
For 11 damage. 11 damage? Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
How much damage did you do again?
6 damage. Not
So you
not a whole
did
lot.
3 damage.
But
Stop it.
whenever I attack, I've got 2 hands. So I catch him with the uppercut, he catches me in the shoulder, and I give him another follow-up left
At
cross.
this point, these whenever you roll with fear, your turn pretty much stops.
Okay, cool.
Let's
Heard that.
At this point, let me go ahead and if you would guys like to look at my lovely,
Stop this.
lovely little individual.
I love to see it. Love to see it. Use those fucking dice, brother.
As Poppy, you start to see a few things as your turn has no longer been eaten by the void. You start to see a few things pop up.
Friends? Oh.
Hold on, they are not the correct size.
That makes me more concerned.
I'm pretty sure whatever that is just going to be aggro against all of us. Oh no, I've got terrible news. I have lost my blight tracker.
Uh-huh. Now only I know what you have.
Can someone go in there and turn the scale of all of those to 2?
I got you.
You're 3 out of 10 on your corruption
Yes, I know. For this moment, yes.
And
for this moment, and I will never tell you if that changes.
at this point, soft lights begin to glow inside the mist. Small, pale, flickering. At first, they sort of look like distant lanterns or like lost souls trying to find their way home. Each glow pulses faintly, and within it, you can almost make out the suggestion of a face, a mouth half open, eyes too still, an expression caught somewhere between pleading and hollow. The lights drift closer to all of you. Not the little guys. Not these guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
They bob gently, like something curious, like something baiting. And as one nears, the glow brightens, and the fog parts just enough to reveal a hint of a structure behind it. It's wood, twisted and knotted, limbs that bend at wrong angles, and bark stretched like skin, roots coiled like ribs. The light, the face, sits at the center of its torso, embedded in its hollow chest like a trapped spirit in a lantern. Then it lunges. The fog just tears open as its full shape surges forward, creaking joints, scraping wood, clawing branches, snapping towards flesh. These are not guiding lights. They're hunters. And the glowing face in their belly is not a soul to save. It's the lure that draws prey close enough to be taken. And all 3 of you are about to be attacked by these little gremlins. As you 3 were the closest, and at this point you guys can zoom out as you see as that large tree that was sort of taking all of the vegetation of this area, you now see as it opens up in the middle.
No. Is this what I think it is?
The Deku tree?
No, Joseph, you did not. Is this what I think it is?
Alrighty.
Our demise.
I'm going to go ahead.
Oh, now? In this situation? Now? Oh my god, really?
Misses against Orvek.
Woo! It is what I think it is! Oh my gosh! We're gonna die. Oh man. This is not good.
Puppy. Does a 16 hit?
Absolutely.
All right.
Holy shit.
You are restrained. You cannot take any move or actions. Any attacks against you are at advantage. And
man.
you must succeed on a DC 12 agility or strength roll to escape.
Well, that's good, because those are my strong points. Haha.
And this
Sarcasm.
creature sort of just runs at you and dies in a burst of just wood and spirit, and you get wrapped up in its vines and corpse.
Crash down to the earth.
Oh my gosh. Really? This fight? This fight? You decide to bring it in on this fight? I'm so happy, but I'm so angry at the same time.
Does a
Oh my
9 hit
goodness.
you, Clay?
A 9 does not, no.
As this one similarly just breaks apart as it comes at you, and just you dodge out of the way as it sort of disappears around you. This large tendril is going to come out and
What?
come up.
What was that effect? I think it was Echo of the Pit. Yeah, so enemies attacking me are at disadvantage. But I've already had a turn. Never mind. Scratch that. Everything's fine.
Scratching it.
At this
Shut
point,
up, Logan.
Clay, you see the Redhood frowning slightly, like he's scanning the tree line, seeing this massive tree, and you just hear him say,
Oh, none of this was part of the plan.
you hear as this low creak starts echoing through the forest as these roots are grinding and wood is shifting and something ancient is just stretching after some sort of long sleep. And you see a massive twisted limb slamming down into the mud. You see as bark splits, wrapped in vines, dripping in black water and fungus. And just over the corner past Poppy, you see as another coils through the fog before snapping like a whip, leaves shuddering overhead. A tree that moments ago looked just like another dead trunk shudders and straightens. Its branches writhe. All of its vines are now slithering like tendons. Fungi pulse with a dim corpse light. And somewhere inside the wood, something you notice is watching. The fog, it's thickening. The shapes are blurring. Whispers are curling at the edge of hearing. You hear across into the fog as a Grimbrand soldier screams as vines snap around his leg. One that the three of you haven't even seen. There was more in the woods. And you see as above the fog line, vines snap around his leg and then drag him backward down into the mist. Another one raises his weapon only for a branch to hammer down, crushing armor with this wet, splintering crack. The Redhood now spins. He has the club in one hand, the axe now sliding into the other hand. For the first time, tension creeps into his voice. This whole time, he sort of had this nonchalant attitude. Kill the tree! Kill the tree first! You hear Orvek.
Poppy, this isn't good.
Orvek behind you, he's saying,
Clay, that's not a tree. That's a mistake. That's learned how to hate.
Clay above
All the more
you.
reason we should get out of here quickly.
The branches are groaning, vines are tightening, and at this point, the haunted willow begins to move in earnest. What are you guys doing?
I have the biggest hate boner right now.
Mama Moss had
Clay-
been warning you guys that the spirits in this area were messed up, angry, and twisted.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
so
excited.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy, but I'm so not happy. Oh my gosh, my heart is being torn in half right now.
Why does Joey keep hyping up this combat?
Oh, I knew it was going to be coming around sooner or later. I just didn't realize it was going to be sooner.
So restrained, I can't move and I get advantage against me, but I can still cast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna mark a stress. And I'm gonna cast my rune circle around me.
Okay.
Everyone within melee
Rune
range
circle.
and who enters melee range is gonna take damage.
All right. You have a vine and a will-o-wisp in melee range. They take 17
They're gonna
damage.
take 17 damage.
The will-o-wisp
Suck it.
shatters into vines and spirits, and this long sort
Oh,
of
it's like a hand.
branch that it has, you start to see as a lot of it takes some damage. It's looking a bit rough.
Like covered in vines and stuff, just using my bare feet to cast spells into the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Stay back.
Are Orvek and I also going to be taking this this damage?
No, it's only my enemies.
Can you draw the
Okay.
rune circle?
Remember, it kind of looks like a wiener.
Yeah.
That's only
That's a
when she
different
uses the
rune.
cold rune.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'll figure it out while Clay does something.
What are you
Well,
doing, Clay?
Clay is not going to do much. Orvek, however, is at this point probably seeing red. No pun intended.
Yeah, story-wise, Orvek, even though what's going on behind him, Orvek's not leaving without his axe, simply put.
Yeah, I absolutely do not think he would be in his right mind, so to speak.
Satan himself could crawl out from the ground, and Orvek still, hold on, let me whoop this guy's ass, then we can run.
How's about a 20 to smash?
Oh yeah, 20 smashes.
Fuck yeah.
Orvek
That is.
starts spending.
Oh
her
my
hook.
gosh,
Orvek.
that was a good fucking roll. 24 damage.
Orvek.
Wow.
He takes 21 damage.
Orvek is fucking having the time of his life, finally getting to relieve some stress here.
And at this point, this guy is looking rough. He is not looking good at all.
Sweet.
He is beaten. He is worn. And it looks like when Orvek struck him, his chest plate has dented in. And he is starting to...
Starting to really
Every
heave.
single time he breathes, it's this heavy, labored breath as he is now using his club as more of a walking stick than anything. He is on
Clay
the brink of death. If
Clay
anyone
is
beaten
absolutely
into
going
him.
to take advantage of the opening that Orvek just gave him. And he is going to take a shot with a right hook right to the temple. That is
Just trying to knock him out.
Yep, just non-lethal, just trying to drop him.
All right.
That is a 17 to hit.
You are able to hit him squarely in the head, and you just see as his body slinks and slumps down to the ground.
All right. That is a 17 with fear, so I know that my turn will be ending after this.
At this point, Orvek immediately pulls the axe from out of his hand, and you see just a moment of pause as he's sitting there looking at it. As that is happening, this guy is going to take a attack at advantage on him. Actually,
This
On
is the
Orvek?
time, Orvek.
Let's see. Orvek is bare bones. He's not wearing any armor. has a evasion of 11, so anything over 11 will hit.
Same.
He's thick skin.
He's not wearing any armor, and I am, and we have the same evasion.
So this guy has crushing blows, by the way. This is an upgraded
Okay.
individual. I'll go ahead and put their passive in so that you guys know.
Yes, please. When the Grimbrand Kneebreaker makes a successful attack whenever he lands an attack, the target must mark an armor slot without receiving its benefit. They can still use
Oh,
armor to
no.
reduce the following damage. If they cannot mark an armor slot, they must mark an additional health point.
Oh my gosh, we have to kill this guy now.
Well, we have to kill fucking everybody right now. Ooh, that's a good one. Definitely hits. Looking at, what is that, 16?
Yep, 16 damage.
So
That
is going
Orvek
to
takes, as he was not paying attention. He was so taken by this axe, and he just eats this massive mace that this giant Grimbrand was holding, and he sort of body checks you a bit as he is flung backwards and gets brought down to his knees.
Orvek, no! Let's see. Must mark an additional armor slot. So an additional armor slot. And then you have surpassed the severe. So that's 2 HP. So he's going to mark 1 HP and an armor slot.
So he did mark 2 armor slots if he's passive.
Correct.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty.
It's not cool.
Okay. So
At
that's
this
where we're
point,
at. Poppy,
this
what are you
guy-
doing?
Hold on. Clay, can you make
Please help.
Red Hood unconscious?
Yes, I can.
What are you doing?
Sure,
Poppy?
I hit him again.
What are you doing, Poppy?
I'm gonna try to break free of all this baloney. I'm gonna take my parrying dagger and use it to try to break myself out.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go-
call that.
Yeah, make an agility roll, and you have to beat a 12.
I'm not gonna. Here we go.
It can be strength as well. So you are still restrained.
I'm farming hope. It's all part of the plan.
What else would you like to do?
Well, I can still cast, so I'm actually gonna try and cast. Well, I'm not gonna try anything. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna cast
You-
Wild Flame.
Okay. You put Wild Flame in the chat, or read it out to me so we know what it does.
I opened up the wrong menu. Wild Flame. Make a spellcast roll up to. Oh my gosh, up. I can't read anymore. Make a spellcast roll against up to 3 adversaries within melee range. Targets you succeed against will take 2d6 magic damage and must mark a stress as flames erupt from my hand.
Nice. Okay. So you could hit this tree right here.
Yeah, I'm just focusing on the tree.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm going to do it now. Please work.
Hey!
Nice. Go
Begin.
ahead and roll damage, and go ahead and it is an auto crit.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my
brother.
gosh.
Yeah, brother.
Damage wise.
So that's 12 plus 6 plus 1 19.
19 damage as this large branch just becomes engulfed in flames.
Alrighty.
Yay, I was hoping fire would work. And then my circle is gone. I will destroy it.
Alrighty. Clay, Orvek, what are you two doing?
Orvek just watched me drop this ugly red-hooded motherfucker. He's going to turn his attention to the individual that just slammed the shit out of him, and he's going to return the favor.
Right now, Orvek is unusable.
Oh, he is in this.
He got really hit, and he's holding his axe. He is a little disoriented.
Ah,
At
okay.
this point, Orvek actually turns to Clay.
We need information from him, and this is a fight that's getting more intense than what we bargained for very quickly. Here, take the axe. I'm gonna carry him, and I'm gonna start we should make our way to somewhere safe, or try to fell this tree, or wipe out the Grimbrand, or we definitely can't leave the Grimbrand here, but I believe if we leave the tree as is, it's likely to wipe it out themselves. I'm grabbing him. You figure out what you want to do.
And he's going to grab the Grimbrand Redhood and start working on making his way out of here. That is going to be his main goal from this point on.
Excellent.
As
That
he is now unconscious.
That lines up perfectly with what I was going to have him do anyway. In that case, Clay is. How is Poppy being restrained right now? She wrapped up in a vine? Root?
Yeah, she is wrapped up in roots and vines. Pretty much those roots and vines that created the willow wisps is what she's wrapped up in.
Got you. Clay's going to look over at Poppy, and given that she is a little bit tangled at the moment, he's going to step over here. Clay is going to strike at the roots that are holding her.
Go right ahead.
Hell yeah. See if I can't just free her in one swing. Maybe make those roots a little bit limp.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
That's the idea.
All right, yeah,
16 with hope.
You're able to free her. At this
Sweet.
point, you guys see as more of those lantern-like lights start making their way through this forest. And
Oh, good. Just in time.
you feel a sort of shift in the air. After that strike Poppy did, something has changed. Poppy, you feel as a vine starts wrapping from around your legs. Then roots from the tree itself starts following it. I need you to make a strength check.
Since I'm standing right here, can I assist?
These are incorporeal vines that are now snapping out towards her.
Got you.
These are not
Ghost.
physical vines.
Critical!
Whoa!
Let's fucking go, baby! Hell yeah!
The willow wisps, they got you. The physical vines, you couldn't react. But whatever the haunted willow is trying to use to pull you in right now, it's purely magical based. They're not physical vines. And through that, you're sort of able to see the flow that they're coming in. And you even disrupt them. So they stop before they even reach you.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Everything out here is touching me. Don't touch me.
Very poor choice of words. Clay grabs Poppy by the shirt and kind of shoves her in the direction of Orvek to give her a head start.
What?
This large branch, as you're pushing Poppy, you see as this Grimbrand enforcer is now lifted up into the air with roots being stuck out, his spine being ripped with vines in a brutal fashion. in a way that only makes you think. Whatever this plant-like creature is, knows how to dissect humans.
Oh, that's
the only feeling that pops into your mind as you see it rip this Grimbrand Forcer to pieces.
Poppy, something tells me we should get on this tree's good side.
I do. Friends become one of its blossoms.
Poppy is lost in the fog.
You might need to unplug and replug.
I'm lost in fog. Help!
You sound like you're lost in the fog. Goodness gracious.
Save me.
You know how whenever you were a kid, you would... Wow, those were all pretty bad.
Yeah. So
you know how whenever you're a kid, you talk through a fan and it comes through like really choppy? That's how you sound right now.
At this point, Clay, you see as these little wood gremlins start grasping at your ankles, trying to attack you, and you're like dodging with your legs. You look up and you see this massive shadow start to engulf your entire body, and you see the branch about to slam down on top of you, and you sort of step back out of the way, and now you look face to face with this massive Grimbrand Enforcer who's now going to try to hold you down.
Hi, Fugly.
You are now restrained.
Feral leap.
It was a crit.
Damn.
So as you try to jump out of the way, he just grabs you by the ankle and pulls you down to the ground. You eat muck and dirt as you are just collided with the earth. And he is now holding you and looking like he's using your body as a living shield against this tree itself, trying to protect himself.
Get out of here, Poppy. I'll be right behind you.
So these two effects are now part of you. You are now restrained and vulnerable.
Vulnerable. If I remember correctly, that's like basically double damage.
Mm-hmm. And he also has, I've got him. Creatures restrained by the knee breaker take double damage from all other adversaries. So it's quadruple
Indeed.
damage.
Oh, we're compounding this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hell yeah.
You thought
I hear
only
ya.
rogues in D&D could compound their movement speed?
Oh no, certainly not.
We
I'm
can
sure
do
you
it
can
too
imagine
as
several different
GMs.
ways to fuck me.
So you are currently restrained with 2x vulnerability.
He'll be fine.
Well, I just told Poppy to get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing, Poppy?
Since when have I ever listened? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many plant freaks are in my store? I'm walking over here.
If there was ever a time for you to listen to me, now would be the time.
Well, I see 4 people within my melee range, so, guess what, big boy? I'm not going anywhere. Have you ever heard of a runic circle? This time, I'm not restrained, so I'm going to reach down and slam my hands into the ground, marking a stress as I'm spamming these same spells over and over, and it's taking a toll on me. As everyone around me takes 2d12 damage and gets shoved back to very close range.
Nice.
I believe I get shoved back as well because he is holding me.
Yeah.
Get over there.
Which direction are we thinking? Are we thinking north or are we thinking east?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably north.
away from me.
I think that is...
Get out of town. And everyone
Yeah,
takes
and then
22
doink.
damage.
You just
20
see as
Except Clay.
every facet of the haunted willow gets destroyed by this rune, and this guy takes some pretty heavy damage. And you start to see another branch start to creep in from the fog.
Can I use this opening to try and wiggle out of his grasp?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Hell yeah.
You got this. I'm out of here.
DC 18.
8.
Oh, so
that's
close to
not
a crit.
almost a crit, dude. That
Wait,
was
wait. Don't resolve it. I'm using reassurance.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll.
Do better. Huh?
Oh, 17!
You're
Wait,
pushing out.
wait.
Great. Oh,
I think I got something. I think I got something.
Reach into your corruption pile.
There's a couple of them, yeah. Fucking shit. This feels like something that I should have a thing for. I know I've got a thing for it, but it's gonna take me a minute to find it. Just consider it a fail. I'll find it for I'll find it for reference next time.
all right. So you're starting to break out. You try to channel the inner umbral power again to use any facet that you can to break out of this guy's grasp, and you start to see as he slips, as he's getting back to his feet after Poppy pushed him off, and you have this little bit of wiggle room to get out, but he just rips you back in. And at this point, you feel as another branch comes at you and tries to swing at you, this time now at advantage.
Oh, dang it.
19 definitely hits, and that is quadruple damage.
Let me go ahead to the slam.
Siri, how are we going to get out of this one?
You
Okay,
take-
calling your mother.
However, he successfully landed a hit. I'm going to activate Blight Burst.
What does that mean?
They take one health, like full hit point.
Oh. That's pretty good.
Bofa.
So you take 13 damage as you feel this sort of poison also start to seep into you from this willow. You get the feeling prolonged attacks from this may have some sort of long-lasting effect on you.
He's giving you cancer.
And this guy gets
Clay
hit by that.
Clay
As
kind
you-
of cocks his head back and looks at the Grimbrand that's holding him and says, "This is a really bad situation. We can kill each other later. We should get out of here."
Wait. My bad. You don't take 13 damage. You take
300 damage.
50
Times 4.
You take 52 damage as you're being held by this enforcer. One of the roosts pierces into your sternum. You are now bleeding until you patch your wound. Anytime you move more than a slow distance, or any damage you take will be an additional D4.
Man, it's a good thing I'm not going to worry about that guy.
Until you close this wound.
Well, that's great because I can shift my body just out of vital organ range.
Nice. Okay. So at this point, you can still move normally. So you can, you don't have to worry about taking damage just by running or moving or anything like that. But if you take damage, it'll do more damage because you are already bleeding.
Oh, that still really hurt, and I still have a hole in me.
He'll be
Yes, go.
fine.
Clay cocks his head up to the dude that's holding him and says, "We should get out of here."
At this point, you're seeing as a big brand on the side of his face starts burning brighter and heavier, and he just starts holding tighter and tighter onto you.
Okay,
Go ahead and make another
have
strength
it your
check
way,
to try to
pal.
break out.
Don't mind if I do. Ah, shit. No.
Mm.
Alright. What are you
That
doing,
is a
Poppy?
no.
Okay. I'm intimidating. I'm a scary little guy.
You're allowed to think that.
I'm gonna yell at this guy over here. Hey! Whatever your goal is, you're not gonna live to see it if we don't get out of here. Won't even throw him.
All right. Go ahead and hit persuade.
Ah, yes. The fabled rationalizing.
Go ahead
Mark
and
your
roll for me.
stress. And add +2. +2. Oh. 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 Rolling it. Oh. A
Nice.
25 with hope.
This is Poppy's episode now.
Whatever you said sort of seems to get through to him as he throws Clay to the ground, and he is now making his way out in the opposite direction.
Thanks for nothing,
to this
dick.
thing. Mm.
Alrighty. If I have to take another couple of swipes as I'm running, I'm happy to do so, but I'm going to get to my feet as quickly as I can, and I'm going to follow Poppy right out.
All right. You guys are both just trying to run out, essentially.
We have executed this plan flawlessly. Absolutely nothing went wrong. There
Yeah.
were some interesting interactions between the plan happenings, but as far as I'm concerned, this is an absolute victory.
Absolutely. As you guys are running away, I would like the both of you to make strength checks. Poppy, because you were able to see through the incorporeal vines and the flux that powers them, you can make a knowledge save instead.
Oh, thank freaking goodness.
I am rolling like dog shit. 11 with hope.
Alrighty.
Poppy, inspire
Can I
me.
use my- I can't help you there, but I can use my magical prowess proficiency experience thing
Yeah.
so that I don't get stuck with you. Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
So, Poppy, you're running along. You see Orvek. You're starting to catch up to him as he's just with a big old dude, twice his size, covered in heavy armor on his shoulder. He is a pretty stout guy, though. He is a pretty strong individual, so he's making it work.
I like to think that Orvek is built like a fucking brick shit house.
Yeah. And you hear
Orvek, I'm starting to like you.
you hear Clay coming up, bringing up the rear. He's like, Poppy, we gotta get as he is just pulled backwards, and you now see as Clay is pinned against the
Whoa.
trunk of the tree. Clay, you are starting to feel as these incorporeal ghostly vines are now I can't say that word. Asphyxiating. There we go.
Choking.
Asphyxiating you. And you take 2d4 bludgeoning damage as you hit this tree. And you are now starting to be asphyxiated. You can't say anything. You can't breathe. And
Oh.
Clay telepathically says to Poppy, "Keep going. I'll catch up."
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna catch up.
you now see, Poppy, as these two lantern-like wispy wooden gremlins are now starting to appear and grow out from the roots of this creature. What are you guys doing?
So it's safe to assume that this is the crux of the situation here.
Yeah, that's the big bad. Yeah, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
The question is, can I even... Okay, in an effort to draw its attention to me more so than to do damage, but also to do damage, I'm going to use all of my hope once more.
All of your hope?
All of my hope. All of my 5 hope.
Oh my gosh.
And use Arcane Barrage on this individual.
The main
The
tree?
tree?
Yeah. We're so dead. It's gonna be
See-
5d6 plus whatever.
This really is a bittersweet moment for me because I am so happy to see it being used and it being good at what it's supposed to be doing. But unfortunately, it's doing it to me.
So, but as you're just being strangled by these ghostly vines, you just see Poppy erupt in 5 magical bolts as they start pelting into the tree around you. Go ahead and make a strength throw to try to break out of this tree's grasp as it is getting absolutely assaulted by Poppy right now.
Okay. DM. Question.
Answer.
How do I make this work in my favor?
This fecal matter has unfortunately hit the ceiling oriented oscillator rather quickly. I would like to call upon the corruption that lies within me in order to preserve my life
Okay.
because I am in a very bad spot.
Absolutely. So you want to sort of try to tap into that power to give yourself some boost? Are you giving into it, essentially?
I'm dipping my toe in the pool.
Alrighty. Everybody take a gander at Clay's tracker, if you will.
Not a full cannonball, but I'm definitely getting wet.
Yeah, for sure. You have full control over that. For sure, for sure, for sure. You definitely can just choose how much water you're jumping into. You're totally not a 3-year-old getting pushed by your parent.
PTSD.
Anyways, as
Yep.
Clay's veins start bulging out of his skin, turning that black and thick. Clay, you can now hear the different blades of grass as each creature steps. You can hear the vines moving against each other of each of these little creatures, and they sound like millions and millions of just nails on chalkboard rubbing against each other, and it starts to drive you a little angry and insane a bit before you start to control your senses a bit. Any strength rolls, your strength modifier will be doubled.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
He's so strong.
I'm not strong. I'm corrupted. So that becomes a 16, I believe.
All right. So
Let's
you are able to just violently somehow make your way out of the grasp of this creature, and your body just directly takes you at this thing. You are now charging this little gremlin creature. I need you to make an unarmed strike with it with your knuckles as you are just punching straight through it on your way. You saw it. You're hitting.
Absolutely.
That hits.
17. Hell yeah.
Violence.
11 damage.
Nice. As this just evaporates into a poof of spiritual energy and a big little bundle of vines. As this one, as you're just trying to beeline run for the direction everyone else was sort of making their way, Papa, you're now seeing this fully corrupted version of Clay, which you've seen a couple of times at this point. Now
Yeah, I'm not
making
happy
his
about
way
this.
towards you guys, as this creature is running behind him. You notice it before he does. Are you going to try to do anything, or are you just running at the Orvik?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do something because this guy's out of his mind right now. I don't trust him with anything.
Yeah, he probably
gonna do the
won't be able
old-
to react before this thing can. He's pretty tunnel visioned. Clay is in tunnel vision mode.
We're gonna do the old Briar Lash.
Alrighty.
And wait, do I have hope? I'm not gonna worry about the hope situation. I'm just gonna roll it. Uh-oh.
Ooh. So you see
Okay.
as one of the little bits of vine from the ground starts to grow these familiar crystallized berries of the kava that you remember, and these vines, and they allow you control as you reach out to sort of whip out at this little creature, just barely making contact with it as it is lurching out towards Clay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ew.
Luckily, these guys are very easy to hit.
Just as this briar lashes out at the small will-o-wisp, Clay drops down to all fours and begins to hand over hand sprint.
Hell yeah. And this thing
13 damage.
is destroyed. Clay, you are in a full sprint. I'm assuming, Papa, you are following close behind.
I'm coming. Orvek, don't look behind you.
And
I can imagine Clay probably can outrun Orvek, considering he's carrying someone.
Orvek, don't look in front of you.
behind you, slowly you feel as the fog begins to dissipate a bit. We can go ahead and take another break. Nice job, guys.
We lived.
Yeah, that was running was an alright choice.
Joseph,
Yes.
I wag my finger at you, sir.
Why is that?
How dare you use my baby at such a critical point?
It was the right point to use it. It had the right environment, vibe, everything.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That was fucking scary.
My baby boy.
Look at how they massacred my boy. Oh my gosh, dude. We're gonna have to come back to this. I know we will.
Yeah,
At
it's
some
not
point.
resolved.
No, absolutely not.
You guys never even inspected the corpse either.
Who cares about that guy?
What corpse? I didn't see a corpse. There's no corpse.
You were like pinned right next to it, asphyxiating.
Well, I mean, to tell you the truth, we were all a little bit distracted. I legitimately don't think any of us saw a corpse.
It was pretty intense. You had the Redhood, the guy you've been talking about this whole time, this mystical guy. Which he was actually pretty fucking strong. I just didn't get the opportunity to use too many of his abilities. Like his big thing is being able to summon more Grimbran. Like I kept hinting at it. He travels with folk. You never know how many folk he has. And the
Right.
idea of that is mid-fight.
He's always got a gang.
Yeah, mid-fight, you think it's done. He's calling more people. But you focused well, the fog kind of wiped everyone out, and you wiped him out.
Yay! I mean, I
So that
love
worked
the
out pretty
arrogance
well.
of him.
And then the way I wanted to play the tree is really heavy on the Grim brand first, and then really heavy on you guys.
The tree really worked as like a general disruption and just like an element of chaos. It was really good. That was scary. That was fucking scary. Oh, it was so good.
And
Finally
this
got
is
this
just
good
the introductory fight. This is the fight to like find the guy who has information.
Oh, I'm so
It's the
fucking
mini-boss.
happy.
Clay, can you
I'm
ever use
so-
any of your hope, please?
Sure.
You roll so many hope and it just fizzled into nothing because you have full hope.
Because I'm just maxed.
And
I'll be
I'm
back,
spending
guys.
all my hope in swaths.
Okay.
I need 300 hope to do anything.
Well, I will be back in 5. Talk to you in a bit.
Yeah, I gotta pee pee.
Go potty.
I'm weak.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh guys, you man.
I really didn't understand until after the battle, like, why you were so hyped. And then I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did that. That was mine. That was me. I did that. Oh, fuck. This is just a taste. This is a sampler. We're gonna have to fuck with this thing again. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm so looking forward to it. Good fucking job, Joey. That was stressful.
This guy ugly. Looks like Dr. Doom.
I'm pretty sure it's just the camera angle, but he looks like a dwarf. The camera angle, the token angle.
Nope.
Yeah, it's like this
No
weird,
brains.
like, aerial view.
Shoot, maybe he is a dwarf. Who knows?
I mean,
The one singular rare situation where we find a second dwarf.
Mr. President, there's been a second dwarf.
hmm.
I did not have sexual relations with that tower.
Anyways, as we get back into it, at this point, the fog still clings to the battlefield. You guys have made it a good bit of way. The haunted willow is in the distance. It is a fixated tree, so it isn't able to follow you. And Orvek had slumped the Redhood up against a tree. The area at this point is heavy and corpse cold, but the chaos of the battle has settled. The red-hooded lieutenant is on his knees, bound, bloodied, his crimson hood now torn and darkened with just soot and mud and blood. The Grimbrand brands across his skin are starting to pulse faintly like dying embers beneath his flesh. His breathing is ragged. It's defiant but fading. At this point, Orvek steps forward. The old smith moves with a quiet, dangerous calm, like a forge that has long since stopped roaring, but still holds enough heat to burn a motherfucker down to their bone. His eyes lock on to the prisoner. His voice is low, measured, trembling with something buried far deeper than anger.
You carried my work.
Gestures to the axe now in your possession, Clade.
It was not yours. Not the Grimbrand's. Mine and my son's.
Yeah. Your son sang metal.
Clay
Better.
slaps him. Shut your mouth and listen, worm.
You know how Poppy keeps like a tally of everyone all the time, of how she rates them in any given moment? If Orvek did that, Clay just got a tally in his book. At
You
this
good
point,
job on your tally.
Orvek steps forward, his jaw tightens.
Where is the Forest Master. Clay?
Orvek, I'm not sure that this is the best place to be conducting an interrogation.
Well, I don't feel like traipsing through this undeveloped swamp with him on my back, so
That's okay.
we don't really have much better options. I don't see much reason we can't question him here.
I can carry him. But I think he would be of much more use back at the camp. Especially with some professional assistance.
We're a long way from camp. We don't want to waste that time.
You're right.
And if we get caught on the run, we might lose him before we get any answers.
What do you
I mean-
think, Poppy?
We've got a professional right here. And I go up to him and put my dagger up to his throat. You're going to tell us everything. And you're going to do it lightly. Or we're going to make your last moments the most excruciating that you can imagine tenfold.
Go ahead and roll an intimidation check for me, Poppy.
Perfect. I get advantage on this. Can I use my freaky eyes experience?
In this
Two.
situation, no. Wait, what are you
Dang
doing?
it. I just want to look like deep into his eyes with my scary freaky eyes to intimidate him more.
I will allow you to use a hope for this in general. Just with your scars, your freaky eyes. You got that whole vibe about you.
Excellent. If I don't succeed, I'm going to pee on the floor. A 20 with hope.
You can see he sort of turns his head away from you and the blade a bit. Almost as if he's submitting in fear in a way, but too proud to do it fully, as he spits some blood onto the dirt.
You think killing me stops it? The Corvain sites were never meant to last. Now we'll strip them. We'll drain them. And we move on.
You see, that's where you're wrong. We have no intention of killing you. We're going to make sure you live as long as you can. And every waking moment, every breath that you take is going to burn.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I wasn't even trying to intimidate. I just felt like saying that.
He's dismantling one now. One of the old sites. Where madness helped poison the land.
His eyes sort of flick toward the distant tree line of the scarred forest.
Beyond the swamp. Past the line where we keep the world quiet. The part of the forest that still rots instead of drowns.
He has this big, ugly grin on his face now.
A ruin. A scar. That's where he is, breaking it down, harvesting what's left. He's making sure we can use it again.
So, Joe, you said this guy is kind of sat up on a tree, like he's sitting down on the ground. His legs are kind of kicked out in front of him.
No, he was more like slumped across, like just like thrown into the tree. Now he's kind of just like on his knees in front of you guys.
He's on his knees. Okay. Well, Clay's gonna walk behind him, and he's going to draw his very shabby spear. Very rough, not a clean blade. Any kind of damage it does is probably going to leave a nasty cut. And he's going to drive that spear right into his foot.
Ooh. He just lurches down and screams out in pain now as he's can't quite reach his foot as you guys have bound his hands behind his back, and he just leads his head up. What else do you want from me? I told you what you wanted. Just send it.
Mm-mm. We can't end it. We need to learn more about your organization, your brands, how you sound when you're about to give everything up. You two can do what you want. I'm going to try to investigate these brands.
All right. So, to sort of speed through this, as I'm assuming everyone is going to have some questions they want to ask, we're going to have you guys take turns. Or
Clay
you
actually
guys can have a joint
doesn't-
interrogation.
For once in his life, Clay actually doesn't have any questions.
Okay. So, Poppy, go ahead with your interrogation. At any point, if you're asking for direct information that I feel he wouldn't be willing to give up quite yet, I'll have you roll a presence check, and then we'll go from there.
But if you would allow me, Joey, Clay is going to ask Orvek to step off into the brush with him.
Okay.
Just to separate ourselves a little bit.
Absolutely.
You need some space.
Guys,
I'm working.
Right here. Yeah, up here would be good.
Yeah, I
Alright,
was about to
first-
say it might be 10 feet, but it's probably closer. Like he would want a good distance between us.
Yeah. First, we'll finish off with this interrogation.
Gladly.
Poppy,
I would
what are you
love
asking?
to see where this goes.
Who gives you these brands?
The brandmasters do. Each one has their own
How many?
brands. There's 5 of them.
Names.
I don't know their names. I only know their positions.
Okay, let's say I believe you. What are their positions?
Well, I only work for the Forge Master, so he's the only one I know well.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Make a instinct check.
Can I instinctively?
Either
Bite
that
him.
or a knowledge.
Oh, knowledge is better for me. Baba Booey. Ooh. 26. With hope.
He's most certainly lying.
Oh, I wish you hadn't done that. I'm going to expend a hope to connect with him telepathically
Okay.
and mentally torture him because I don't know how much more his body can take.
Oh,
Alright.
I love
Project
this.
pain.
So you're go ahead and roll a spell casting roll for me to manipulate the telepathy spell to try to mentally invoke pain. Remember, you have a +1 to manipulating magic.
I love having +1s. Babu.
Alrighty. So
13.
you're not able to really cause him a ton of pain, but you give him the equivalent of like a really searing headache, almost like all of the heat in his body has all traveled to his head. It's making him feel sick and wrong.
What are you doing to me? Stop, please.
Whether or not I stop is completely up to you and how honest you're being with me.
Go ahead and make a intimidation check at advantage.
Do I stack that advantage with my already having advantage?
Yes.
Double advantage.
Excellent.
Wait, really? Double advantage?
Yes. Advantage is stackable.
Double advantage.
Holy shit.
23. That was significantly helped by the advantage.
Alrighty, so you start to hold on a second. I'm trying to pull up my notes on it now.
Now that I have to tell the truth, I need to know the facts.
Exactly. Pull it up real quick.
I'm in your mind. I'm in your brain. Tell me the name of your last girlfriend and her address.
I gotta like Control F all of my docs and then Control F the doc I find.
I want your mom's name. I want your dad's name.
How old were you when you first wet the bed?
Give me your best friend, your worst enemy.
At least he has first and not last.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
What can I say to inflict the most damage upon you?
Your mother was lying. About what? Who knows? But she was lying to you.
You're short. And you smell just bad enough to be disorienting. Where is that smell coming from?
It's you.
It's me.
It's me. Hi. I'm Stinky. It's me.
Your destiny is failure. Your outfit is stupid.
Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Stupid.
We didn't even ask this guy's name. Like, literally, who cares about you?
Who gives a fuck, dude?
Who gives a crap? Alrighty. It should be loading. Sorry, my stuff is going very slow.
That's okay. I'm mentally torturing him for 15 minutes.
That's what we like to do.
You know, if I'm being entirely honest with you, I kind of want to hand this guy off to Dren and Marv.
So as I'm looking for this, let's go over to Clay and Orvek's conversation. What are you guys talking about?
All right. So we make it a fair distance away from Poppy while she is conducting her little investigation. And Clay drops to his hands and knees and begins writhing in pain. He turns his head and cocks an eye up at Orvek, and he says, I don't know how much more of this I can take. It's eating at me. I'm so hungry. I need to get back to camp.
We need to figure out what's going on with this, Lieutenant, and I honestly have no idea what's... You're freaking me out here, Clay. Are you gonna end up being an enemy here?
No. I can control it.
At this point, you now see as he's holding his warhammer in between the two of you.
Oh, I don't blame him.
I do. This is why I don't like him.
Clay's... I feel like with this much corruption, Clay's teeth have probably visibly elongated. His eyes have sunken in. His veins have blackened.
Like the changes aren't too horrifically dramatic, but they're all over.
At the very least, they are very visible. There's no hiding this. I'm
like,
so deep in my cups right now.
It's like your skin is pale and all of your veins are turning black.
Yeah.
And it's stretched.
I need to get to camp so that I can be somewhere quiet and safe. We need to get him to camp so that the right people can ask the right questions.
Clay, if I'm not gonna lie to you, if you want to take him to camp, you can take his corpse. I am not dragging that corpse through this swamp, and you will be on your own. You were asking for all of us to get killed. I don't think you understand our situation. We're in the middle of enemy territory, and you want to traipse around with that heavy-ass body. Listen, you need to calm down and figure yourself out. I'm going back to interrogating.
And he walks off.
Clay just starts digging into the dirt. Just fucking...
So, Poppy, what are you asking of
Clay?
you?
The names and titles of all of the brandmasters.
All right. He is only able to give you, there is the Forge Master, the Brand Master of the Forge, the Brand Master of Ash, the Brand Master of Chains, the Brand Master of Whispers, and the Brand Master of Iron.
Would he know who of these Sister Carr is?
That would be the Brand Master of Chains.
And what's the Forge Master's name?
He does not know.
Useless. Literally useless. You work directly under him.
He does, with your rolls, you actually find out he does not work directly under him. He is a
who do you
spy.
work for?
So the Redhood works under the Brand Master of Chains.
Yeah, you would. Ugh, that makes so much sense.
He actually works for the Forge Master, but he reports to the Brand Master of Chains and does secret missions for the Brand Master of Chains. He lets you know one of his most recent missions was to sort of create a leak in the Forge Master's funds and make sure that leak finds its way into the chain's pocket.
It's incredible how you're just confirming everything I should have expected. Do you know anything about the Brins at all, or are you just useless?
What you're able to figure out from him about the brands is different brand masters have different brands. They're very few that are well made and don't come with a plethora of side effects.
I can guess who might have some of them. Is there any possible way? No. Where are the brands on him?
Do you like strip him down to find them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
At least a few.
He has some brands on his shoulders and arms and one on the back of his neck.
Okay, Orvek. I'm gonna pass them off to you, but if you can maybe try to lift one of these brands by, cutting it out, much appreciated.
Yeah, I'll try to leave them intact so you can cut them out.
Thank you.
Oh, are we flaying our prisoner?
I mean, it's up to Orvek whether or not he does that while he's alive.
Gross.
And Poppy, as you walk off, you hear a loud thud and a squelch. And you look back and you start to see as Orvek's warhammer is rising from the now caved-in skull of the Redhood. And he's now deceased. You come over to Clay, who is currently dealing with his corruption. And Clay, since your corruption has changed, since you have gotten those cores, it's more of an uncontrollable, violent power and less of this animal instinct.
At this current point in time, Clay is on his hands and knees and digging handful after handful into the dirt.
Hey. You doing okay? There. We don't have too much Lunafluff essence left, but are you thinking maybe you want to take a little bit of that?
I need quiet.
Well, this ain't the spot for that. Are you going to be able to make it back okay, or should we dip into our reserves?
Just need a few minutes.
Okay, well, we don't have time for that, so I'm going to go in and get the Lunafluff essence off of him and try to give him a little piece.
Are you about to
Open your-
chloroform me with Lunafluff?
It's more like
Go to sleep.
a mom with like their Flintstone gummies, and they're like, "No, they're good. They're good. Come on, eat them."
Just eat them. Just you can hold your nose.
Well, I mean, I'm currently focused on digging as far down as I can with my bare hands. So I don't think
Yoink.
Clay has the wherewithal to fight you on this.
Yeah. So she uses a bit of the Lunafluff dust, and it calms down those umbral cores inside of you, and the corruption begins to subside a bit.
Ah,
Ugh. What was
Bless you.
that?
At this point, Orvex moving up, wiping blood off of his warhammer.
My head hurts.
Oh, Bobby, you get him sorted out.
way ahead of you, Chief.
Alrighty, well. Me and Poppy got a lot of information.
Is he still alive?
No.
Oh, damn.
It's a long way back to camp for the two of you. At this point, I'm gonna go back into hiding.
You're not coming back with us?
No. I have people who will let me know whenever the forge was found. I wanted to be here for this. To find him.
Looks now at the axe that's on your back. Sort of reaches a hand out for it.
Clay will shakily retrieve it and pass it off to him.
And honestly, for this is the main reason I came out of hiding, to be honest with you.
And you see as his hand is tracing these runes on the side of it, it's a practical, well-balanced axe. There's no wasted ornamentation on this whatsoever. And you can see there's 2 runes that mark the haft on one side and the other.
This is the dwarven rune for stone forger. That would be me. A way to say Orvek. This is the dwarven rune for Corin, or singing steel. And together, it is the Ken Render. This when
Render.
it was forged by me and Corin. During his time away, I think I've told a little bit about this to the two of you before, but he traveled among a elven tribe before coming back, where he learned to listen to metal in a way I have always tried to teach him, but he never got it through his skull. He listens to it as if it were a living voice, different from the way I do. And with his help and with my enchantments, he bound an elven enchantment into these dwarven runes, weaving a resonance and our lineage into this steel. Because it was shaped by both our blood and our bond. This axe's power will strengthen you as long as you fight with a purpose, with loyalty and connection. Something that echoes Corin's return to his home and the reforging of our bond. It will not awaken for strangers. It only will answer those who carry the weight of legacy.
And the kin render is now fully activated. Let me pull it out so you can take a look at it. It is. Whoop, whoop. I will pull it out and put it in. Let me close this. Close this. It is in the items tab. Should see it right under Kava Briar.
Ah, yes, got it.
A few of its special effects would be Reckless Sundering. When you attack with the kin render, you may take a -5 to the attack roll. If the attack hits, increase the severity of the damage by 1 step. You commit completely, and the strike lands like a hammer on fate. Then, Rekindled Resolve. Once per scene, when you mark stress or fall to 0 HP, you may instead remain standing at 1 HP and gain advantage on your next attack.
Damn. Well, alrighty then.
It also has a passive trait of Blood-Bound Resonance. When fighting alongside allies, the axe grows lighter and more responsive. On a critical success, choose an ally within close range. They gain +1 hope or advantage on their next roll.
Oh.
And it has reliable, so it has a +1 to attack rolls.
Hell yes.
This really was the freaking piece de resistance.
The flavor
It really
text I
was.
wrote for Rekindled Resolve. The memory of Orvek and Corin steadies your hands. The family line refuses to fail. The flavor I wrote for Blood-Bound Resonance, your passive trait. This weapon rewards unity. It was never meant to be wielded alone.
Bro, the power of friendship has activated its full potential.
Maybe the real axe was the friends we made along the way.
Oh.
It really was.
So at this point, a solemn, different Orvek starts making his way from the two of you.
Orvek, before you go, I don't think I ever got a chance to tell you. I'm sorry about your son. He was taken too soon.
I haven't been able to even speak his name since the axe was taken. Do some good with it.
This axe is not a weapon. This is a symbol. The innocent blood that has been spilt will no longer be a sacrifice in vain. With this axe and with this promise, I swear to you, we will end this blight. We will end this oppression. We will end the suffering of all the fathers and all the sons that came before you and that will come sooner or later. I swear. Your son will have justice.
He kind of reaches up with his new hand, the one that Mama Moss was able to affix to him, replacing his iron hand, and squeezes the area right below your elbow.
little friend, Knuckle. Have him reach out from time. Once I get access to the forge, send me something through Knuckle. Those scales I found you. I'll craft you something.
It would be very much appreciated, my friend. You will be hearing from me soon.
And he sort of slinks off into the swamp.
Man, I hope he gives us those potions back one day.
He needs them for the road.
Yeah, Clay got a whole axe from him, so.
I also got a whole ass whooping.
Yeah, everyone kind of got one of those.
Couldn't be me. Haha.
Clay, in particular, got his ass beat.
So what are the
I'm
two
just
of you
stressed.
doing? At this point,
We gotta get out of here.
It has been a long day. It is getting towards nighttime as you guys are in this swamp area. Let's go ahead back to the map area.
Well, I think it's probably pretty safe to say that Poppy and Clay are probably headed to one of two places. We are either headed back to Mama Moss's place,
Okay.
just to deliver the news, or we're headed back to Camp Biteback.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the Redhood. He kept mentioning a Corvain site. Poppy was able to get the name of that Corvain site that he is at. Where is it?
Hippo Tower.
Oh, hey, we should probably search him too.
Oh yeah, and I need to take his skin off.
In particular, I'm more interested in any notes or information he might have.
It is the Singing Scar.
Hmm. Well, speaking of scars, time to get some brains off of this guy.
Disgusting.
Alrighty. So you're able to cut off and flay this corpse. The only brand you were not able to get was the one on the back of the neck.
Clay vomits and shits and passes out.
Okay, great. Now I gotta carry him 300 miles again.
Poppy, you find destroyed armor. It is heavy armor. And 6 handfuls of gold.
Hooray!
No, I read that wrong. 16 handfuls of gold.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
Hooray!
Yeah,
6 destroyed armors.
No. This was essentially the bookie. He was the one that was going around taking money from folk, so he had an insane amount of money on him.
Ooh,
Clay,
nice.
payday. Here's 10 handfuls of gold.
Don't mind if I do.
That is actually a lot of gold.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's kind of like in advance.
Hey, DM,
Mm-hmm.
how many handfuls make a bag?
Good question.
Probably 10, huh? 10 coins to a handful, 10 handfuls to a bag, 10 bags to a chest.
Sure.
Sweet. I'm good with calling it 10.
Yeah.
No, not 40, just 4.
Oh no, guys, I put it in as 40. It must be right.
Oh no. Whatever shall I do?
Why couldn't I get the brand off the back of his neck? It just wouldn't.
Whenever Orvek smashed his skull in, it damaged it pretty bad.
Orvac, what the heck? That's
Yeah,
okay.
he fully whack-a-moled him, like, to the point, not just his skull, like the neck, the upper part of his spine is destroyed. His shoulders and arms weren't so destroyed just because this he's a smith. When he brings down that hammer, it isn't gonna mess with the things on the sides. He brought it down with such precision and such force, it only collapsed the middle of him, leaving the sides of him like ripped off.
Well, I can't tell whether this is a point in his favor or against him. I'm also going to take the destroyed armor and put it in my bag
All right.
Fatality.
because I think they probably still could use that back at the camp.
And are you guys
At
going
the
to be
very
like
least.
trying to make your way back to the camp, trying to make your way back to Mama Moss? Mama Moss did tell you that if you ever want to try to get in contact her, to try to use that totem she gave you.
Hello, Mama Moss speaking. How long does it take to get back to camp?
From this point, considering you
Do
would
we know where
have
we
to, yeah, you would have to first navigate, figure out where you are. I would say it would take you at least 2 to 3 days to make it back to camp.
Oh.
Don't
I have a
worry,
thing for that.
Clay can go back in
I
time.
have a thing for that. Oh my god, the one time it is actually going to come in handy. And I can't find it.
The retrace your steps mechanic.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just have to find a place we've been, and then we can get where we were.
Yeah, so you can essentially cut down that travel
to-
time essentially to 1 to 2 days.
That. Damn, Orvek wasn't kidding. That is a long time to be dragging a corpse.
Yeah, I got the important bits. I'm cool to go back to camp. I'm also cool to go back and say hi to Mama Moss. But
I think
you know,
I think at this point our best bet is probably to head back to camp and formulate what we're supposed to do.
yeah, just because this guy's at this place now doesn't mean he's gonna stay there forever.
And not to mention, this is only the first of several lieutenants that we need to find and interrogate. Maybe somebody back at camp has more information.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to communicate with her via the totem and just tell her that we lived.
Okay.
Mission success.
Mission success. Yeah.
As
We
you
should go back to camp.
you get this feeling, Poppy, that reminds you of the feeling, the way the Luna Fluffs communicated to you through emotion. That's sort of just emanating from the swamp around you, and it's just the feeling of being proud.
Okay.
She loves you.
Don't speak these words out loud.
Well, you know she does.
It hurts me emotionally.
So are you guys going to travel through the night, or would you like to try to camp in the swamp?
Considering the kind of day that we've just had,
We're gonna travel through the night.
I think we should travel through the night.
Okay.
All right.
I would like you guys to make an instinct check as you're making your way through.
A collective instinct check.
Yes.
Throw it on the floor.
Didn't I do it on the ground?
I'm sorry I
magic
keep
number?
asking, but how do combined checks work again?
You guys just both roll.
Okay.
And then I use my brain to make it make sense. Alrighty.
At least we're
So
hopeful.
As you guys are traveling through, exhaustion's taking hold. Poppy, you're following Clay. This sort of takes you back to the first time you guys entered this area, all the way back to when the Voracious Codex gave Poppy the tip that there was some very interesting magic going on in this strange forest, and Poppy hired a familiar tracker to sort of escort her through this forest. When you guys first ran into the Luna Fluffs, first ran into the Grimbrand, now traversing through what once was a forest, now a swamp, in a much different, not only environment, but state. There are now people depending on you, people hunting you. The exhaustion is starting to wear on the both of you. Without noticing it, the two of you have made your way into a creature's hunting ground. Clay, you notice it before Poppy, but you are being stalked.
Poppy. Telepathically, Clay is going to say, I need you to be on your guard. Continue walking at a normal pace. We're being followed.
Oh,
How quickly do you think you can set down one of those repulsing runes?
pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly? Okay. I think we should just keep walking for now. If we continue being stalked and it becomes a problem, I want you to throw one of those down as fast as you can. But right now, just keep walking.
All right.
I want you to walk ahead of me.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead and make
I'm
another
so tense.
couple of instinct checks as you guys are traversing through.
Don't mind if I do. You said we're being stalked.
Oh. I'm getting stressed out about it.
Hey, question, DM.
Yeah,
Using hope, maybe.
that works.
Sweet.
Wahoo!
Yahoo!
Hooray!
Huzzah!
Almost a crit.
Nice.
Alrighty. Clay, as you're looking around and traveling through, you're trying to keep a good eye on Poppy and what's going on and try to find what or who could be stalking you. They couldn't be from the air. It's too dark. The tree cover couldn't be from that. You don't see anything around you.
Oh. Question. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah?
That's not a question, but
that
the answer
works.
is yes.
Yeah?
So you start hearing vibrations. Instead of trying to focus on what could be above or around you, you focus on what could be below you. And you feel the vibrations of 3 subterrestrial creatures stalking you.
Poppy, this is gonna sound weird, but we need to climb a tree. Now.
Okay. Oh, I'm not so good at the climbing.
Get up the tree.
Okay, you gotta catch me if I fall.
I'm right behind you, kiddo.
All right, both of you make an agility check as you guys are climbing up this tree.
Hey, I'm good at that. I lied.
F you!
You told Poppy she needs to get up this tree, and she is just going. Poppy, as you're going up, you find just a nice vine for a handhold. You pick up your leg. For some reason, it clinks right into that nook of the branch and the stump. You climb up with ease, make it up like 30, 40 feet up into this tree. Clay.
It's just like Mama said. I'm connecting my mind with my body.
Unfortunately, she happened to use my face as a springboard.
You are following behind her, and you start to feel the tree itself shake as you look down and you start to see the ground crack and break open, and you start to see these 3 figures. You can't quite get a good look at them because the muck and swamp and water is just covering them completely, but you've noticed they have broke the surface on every side of this tree, and they are now breaking the roots, and the tree is beginning to tilt and break over. You guys are now falling with this tree, and you're just seeing as the swamp gets closer and closer to you as you're about to make impact with the swamp and the swamp water, and these 3 subterrestrial creatures are about to pounce on the 2 of you. And
Oh,
that's
shit.
where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Ah! All right, let me put that in my notes.
Suspense!
Falling.
Poppy, because you rolled a crit, you are in a good position. You are like falling right side on the tree, like you're like riding it on its way down. So you'll be able to
With style.
hop off or do whatever you need to do. It won't cause you much issue. Clay, you're on the exact opposite side. It is
Yeah, I'm
tree,
about to get pinned.
clay, swamp.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be fun.
Hee hee hee.
Sounds like a problem for future me.
Just don't write it down. Maybe he won't remember.
Hey, Joe, don't forget. Whenever we come back, if I have a tree landing on top of me,
You'll be able to make a choice or something to be able to do anything. You know what I mean? So think about what choice you want to make, how you want to avoid it. You want to jump out the way, if you want to.
Oh, fuck.
Just kind of.
What kind of man are you?
There
you
is
eat
the whole
trees?
idea of trying to tuck yourself in, and hopefully, like the way it lands, there's going to be a space underneath there. That is reasonable.
Are we still in the same day right now?
Yeah, you guys
We are?
walking through the night.
Okay, got you.
You guys didn't want to make camp.
Yeah, because we were trying to make it back to camp before anything bad happened.
For an incident. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I know you are.
Some, sometimes
I took
that's
a little
when
bit of a whooping.
incidents pop up.
It's okay. We've got healing potions now.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. I only gave him one.
Oh, well, you've got a healing potion.
I'm pretty sure you do too.
I feel like it's
You
better
guys
for the
should have
person.
2 healing potions in total.
Yeah, I
We
do.
gave one to Orvek because I was anticipating him taking a hell of a beating.
Yeah, but Poppy got a
I got 3.
yeah, she got a health
Or-
potion a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I had 3
All
given
right.
to Orvek.
She been
I have 2.
having a health potion. She just hasn't given it to you.
You haven't. Okay, listen. I was waiting for you to be in a more critical condition.
like almost dying.
No, like dying.
Oh, I see.
She's been
I
waiting
feel like
for
it's
an
a little bit more
opportunity
advantageous.
to get something out of you with it.
I need the hero worship.
If Clay kept a tally, that would have lost you a mark.
Well, good thing I'm the only one keeping tallies. It really. This is a real thing I did with my friends in high school, and they really started being nicer to me.
You know, the little that I know about you, I totally believe that.
It's true. I'm gonna start keeping tallies for you guys, but I think it'll have the opposite effect.
Yeah, I don't want to get I want to get less tallies. It's like
I'm going to
golf.
see that I've got 2 tally marks and I'm going to be like, oh shit, I need to piss her off.
I've gotten too many tallies.
It was a star system out of 5.
Can't
I
have
never got
that.
5 stars.
Can't have those tallies. She might think I'm a decent individual. Fuck that.
She might think we're friends. Gross.
Yucky.
Might have to buy some gold stars, actually.
Aren't you in Japan?
Yeah. This is the land of stickers, bro.
Anyways, good game, guys.
Yeah, you guys survived my crazy combat.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun, dude. I cannot
Combat.
I cannot believe that you brought in the Haunted Willow this fucking soon. I wasn't expecting us to encounter that until we were at least like tier 3.
I mean, you guys could have taken it. It just would have been a super intense slog.
Oh.
Because at that point that you guys ran, it was you guys v tree. You know, there was no more others. It was just you v tree.
It
I
was
will say,
mostly
though,
for me
That's
the lack
why
of
I
a
gave you the
hitbox.
health potions as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's also why I want to save them and not waste them here if we can.
Because I was really excited. Because Clay is built for groups. You guys are really good at taking groups.
Yeah.
So I
So
wanted.
you said no more.
No, I gave you guys groups. It just was like, it was one of those things where, like, one of the big things about the Haunted Willow is you have to do a certain amount of damage in a full turn, or the branches will regenerate. And you
And I
had
shot it.
yet to attack the body. So I set it up to make use of the fact you guys were AoE. So you can hit the body, hit the will-o-wisp, hit the this, hit the that.
I am more than positive that the Haunted Willow is going to come up again.
Because we're going to hunt it down.
Well, we might.
I mean, can it move? I get the
cannot.
feeling we'll probably know where it is.
However,
we're not going to
perhaps the spirit can transplant itself in different trees.
Perhaps the spirit can eat my nuts.
Why would it want to do that?
It's hungry.
Good fucking game. Joey, you had
We
me
win.
losing my fucking mind there for a little bit, buddy.
About the
I enjoyed the hell out of that.